it's Nancy, and look, this book's back. The person that this book was going to, her birthday is next Friday. I was really hoping to get it done before now. Didn't happen. Thanks so much for all of the great comments that I got over the last week, showing you the ephemera that I purchased at the estate sale. There's no estate sales I'm going to this weekend, so you're just going to have to put up with me. Plain old Nancy, no ephemera hauls. So, I've got the pages chosen, and I'm just going to take them out and put them into my book press so they get nice and flat. Now, I learned how to make one of these from my crafty crush, Catherine, who learned it from Sea Lemon. So it's made with 2 cutting boards from the dollar store and some simple hardware from the local hardware store. So I'm just gonna put these in, and then tomorrow I'll sort them all out and sew them in, sew the signatures in. And if you think, well, it seems like a lot of work, it does make a big difference in the final product. So I have been making some journaling cards and tags. And, oh, I forgot to put that page in. So one of the pages I am going to include in this book is this invoice from 1880. Now, a JPEG version is available for you if you go to my Ko-fi account. Just a nominal fee, and actually I don't get anything out of it. PayPal takes the whole 25 cents. So, yeah, and you have my permission to use it however you want. You can use it in journals you're going to sell. You can use it to create different digitals. Whatever you want to do, it's yours. It's definitely one of a kind. And I'm going to include it in this. Now, I printed it twice. Or maybe I just copied it and got this one. And this one I printed from the JPEG. So it's kind of got like a pink tone to it. And you know what? I'm okay with pink. But you might also have a pink tone. I think it depends on, a lot of factors, including your printer ink, your settings. Just tightening this right down. There we go. Okay. So, shall I show you what I've made so far? All right. So this young lady loves to bake. She bakes all the cakes for family events, holidays and birthdays and that sort of thing. So I took 2 of these. These are genuine invoices from a bakery, and I cut these 2 pictures from a recipe book, and then the back can be used for journaling. These I made on Tuesday Take Out the Trash. So I have this floating pocket, this envelope with a tag. Here's another floating pocket with a tag. This is she likes plants, and especially vines and monstera plants. So I figured an ivy was a vine, so I would include that. It's not dated. It's never been used, so there's that. Now, she's a brain scientist. She studies brains. So I got these neurology cards from the estate sale I went to last week, and I picked out 3 different brain views, and I covered both sides with tea-dyed tissue. And I've just cut them down, and now I'm going to work on how to decorate these. Not a lacy girly girl. Oh, I got some pictures I gotta grab. Hang on. Alright, I just videotaped a whole video without ever turning on my camera. So, the pictures that I got were these little pictures from a yoga magazine. I bought a magazine at the thrift store yesterday for 15 cents. I had these little pictures. So what I did with these flashcards, so these were flashcards with brains for the recipient of this journal, who is a neuroscientist. I might be repeating myself. I don't remember what I said in the first 5 minutes. I stitched around. I distressed the edge, added some ink, and on the back I just put a little bit of tea-dyed cheesecloth, and then added these little images cut from the yoga magazine. Oh, one of the things her mom talked about as being an important memory to her was when her own mother passed away, and her daughter bonded while knitting blankets for the preemies at the local hospital and watching Gone with the Wind. And I thought I had some Gone with the Wind stamps, but I guess I don't. Okay, well, that's sad. I did grab a page from a vintage knitting book, baby knitting book, to include as a page. Okay, so I'm gonna pause while I try and figure out what I'm gonna do next, since I already made these 3 cards. Crazy. All right. Okay, here's something I saw on Instagram this morning. I'll have to let you know who shared it. I can't recall right now, but it was a reel. So she had a vintage envelope, took a ruler and tore off the flap. Believe me, it's hard to find an intact flap. And then this has got some rough looking paper here. Just gonna glue that down in place so it doesn't cause me any problems. Okay. It's got a little bit of a tear there, but I think it's gonna be okay. Just putting a little bit of glue there. I think it's gonna be okay. This is from Charles Richardson Wholesale Fruits Produce Commission, Buffalo, New York, from 1902. I'm going to get some ink going here, even though everything is already pretty inky. I wouldn't mind giving this edge a bit of an ink. What do you think? Move the lamp so it wouldn't knock against that. Okay. This has got a gummed edge here. I'm sort of concerned that it might stick. Let me just see if I can find a little thin scrap of paper. This'll do nicely. That'll do. And I'll just glue it to this little thin scrap. This is a vintage book page. Okay. I'm just going to fold this in half. And then this will go here. And I'm going to sew around the edge, and maybe I will sew here first, then let me just do that first, then we'll talk about it. Okay, so I just sewed along that edge. Now I'm going to get the glue. Okay, now I'm going to sew. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how this all turns out. So I have just a piece of paper here. I think I can fit it inside for a little bit of extra journaling space. And I have this one. This one will need to have the rough edge cut off. Possibly more. Cut it sort of to a similar it. I'm going slow because it's vintage paper and I don't want it to just tear. Sure why that's giving me trouble. Okay. And I have 2 tags. What did I do with that ink? Oh, there it is. I'm looking right at it. Wow. These are just tags I had in my incomplete ephemera drawer over there. Things I started and never finished. Okay. So I have these vintage seals. You must use the strawberry. And let's do the apple. And the reason I'm going with these fruits is because deep red, brown, honey, etc. are favorite colors. So here's some red. I'm going to grab some red seam binding. What did I do? Oh shoot, I put it on the wrong side. Wah, wah. Now y'all saw me do that and not one of you spoke up. I just remembered I had this ribbon. shoulder update. Being referred to a surgeon. I'm having an MRI. Not in the mood. Not in the mood for surgeons and MRIs. I'm just going to put a little dot glue under there just to hold that in place. Okay. Now I feel like the project I saw had some sort of a tab on it. I wonder if I can cover that stamp with a fruit. Wouldn't that be fun? I do like it. That's fun. Okay. Good enough for me. I'll have to link below whose project that was, because seriously, I have no idea. But when I saw it, I sent a link to my crafty crush, and she thought it was cool too. So, like this. Yoga improves our body, mind, and spirit. And I'll just glue it on a piece of card right now and maybe find something to do with it later. It's hard to use these modern photos in a grungy vintage journal. Maybe I can add it to one of these tags that I made. Okay. Okay. What the hey? And did I have? I feel like I had a leftover word that I didn't use. I feel like I did. Let me search my recycle box here. No, I don't know what I did with it. Ah, there it is. Found it. A bull in a china shop. I think. I'm just going to trim it just a little narrower. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so next time I see you, we will be assembling the signatures, and hopefully we can start stitching them. All right, you take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.